This one? Now? All right. Thank you all for coming to the Hampshire Unit School Class of 2022 graduation ceremony. This journey has been long and enjoyable. From the zip ties of Mr. Kelly's class to the binder of Mr. Jones' class, it has been a unique and memorable experience for all. I'd like to thank all of our teachers for leaving a lasting impact on our class. A special thank you to Mr. Williams and Ms. Ragsdale for being the most influential teachers for me personally. As we go out in the world, we should remember the lessons taught to us by these amazing teachers. Also remember that failure builds success. A great leader once said, anyone can deal with failure, but only the mighty can bear defeat. Again, thank you for coming. Please welcome Samantha Robinson, who will lead us in the pledge.
Please stand for the pledge and remain standing for the moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If you would please join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for giving us life, friends, and family to enjoy this big step into our futures with. We also thank you for being there with us every step of the way. We have had our trials and tribulations, but overcome them all thanks to you. We can only ask you to continue to be there with us every step of the way as we move forward into our futures. We thank you for all the memories with friends, classmates, teachers, and family that we have enjoyed these past years. We ask you to bless each of our futures moving forward and to keep guiding us in the right path. We also ask you to bless our teachers and staff for the memories they've given us. We thank you for everything you've done for us, Lord, and we place this ceremony in your hands. May everything we do and say glorify your name. Amen.
Hello, my name is Emmy Malujan. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for coming to support us as we graduate today. The two following speakers are both outstanding students who have set high expectations for themselves and leave behind high goals for the coming graduating classes at Hampshire. I am happy to introduce our 2022 Salutatorian Samuel Gittner, to be followed by our 2022 Valedictorian Avery Keeler.
Being a Hampshire student of 13 years, I've been asked a lot of questions about our small town school. The two most common questions I get are, do you ever get bored of being around the same people for that long? And are there any cute guys that go there? The answer to both of those is no. Whether we would like to admit it or not, the class of 2022 is like a family. More specifically, that one side of the family that's just a little too dramatic and only comes together for holidays. And it may be rare that our class truly does come together, but when we do, we are really good at dodgeball. All jokes aside, my name is Samuel Gittner, and I'm the Salutatorian of Hampshire Unit School's graduating class of 2022. On behalf of our class, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight to watch us walk across the stage, and I'd like to thank all the teachers, staff, family, and friends that made it possible for us to receive our diplomas. Personally, there are a few people I must express my gratitude towards for the accomplishments that I have made. Thank you, Mom, for pushing me to perfection, always keeping me on top of things, and chewing anyone out over email when I was still too shy to take matters into my own hands. Thank you, Dad, for always having my back, reminding me to have fun, and finding a way to fix every problem I came to you with. Thank you, Dana, for encouraging me to step out of my comfort zone and helping me to become a more social and well-rounded person. Thank you, Mr. Ryan, for always showing us a better way and for being a staple in so many of our childhoods. Thank you, Mr. Williams, for bringing business back to Hampshire better than it ever was before, trusting in me to preside over our FBLA chapter, finally getting us to Chattanooga, and being the best teacher and mentor I could have asked for. Thank you, Gran, for always believing in me, being one of my favorite people to talk to, and reminding me to take pride in being from Hampshire. Last but certainly not least, thank you, Quizlet, for reasons I shall not disclose. Seniors, I really want you to think about what this moment means. Sleepless nights working on projects for Mr. Miller, hours upon hours spent grinding out edgenuity when we were left to teach ourselves, all the PowerPoints we copied down word for word and read over 30 times the night before a test, the fitness grand pacer test we had to take twice just about every year, the hundreds of assignments each of us completed, the drama of this tight-knit school that we had to deal with every day. Tonight, all of that gets turned into a piece of paper with your name and a seal on it that you'll keep with you for the rest of your life, whether it be hung up on a wall or stored away in your attic to serve as a reminder that you did that. Ever since we were first able to receive grades in 2nd or 3rd grade, I have felt constant pressure to succeed in school. And I'm not going to stand here and tell you that succeeding in school is bad, because it most definitely is not, and will open up a lot of opportunities for you. But what I have come to find out over the years is that succeeding in school and succeeding in life are two very different things. Never let a figure or percentage tell you how successful you are. I believe success comes from the experiences that you gain, and it's a whole lot easier to gain experiences when you push aside what's holding you back and start saying yes to people. Remember that this life is what you make it, and it's okay to wander off from your yellow brick road every once in a while. I also believe the biggest misconception among today's youth is that there is a path they must follow rather than a world of opportunity from which they must carve their own path from. It's so easy to fall in line with other people's expectations of you and center your life on pleasing anyone but yourself, but you don't need to do that. They have their entire life to pursue happiness, so why should you give up yours? I encourage you all to put yourself first and follow your dreams. But there's two different types of dreams, and believe it or not, they work the same way. The first dream is the one you have when you're asleep. The second dream is what you truly wish to do, see, or accomplish in life. The reason I say they work the same way is because the overwhelming majority of them go forgotten, unless you take action. You wake up, you write it down, you don't forget it. You pull yourself out of the rut that you're in, you stop making excuses, you stop letting yourself forget your dreams, and you chase them. It doesn't matter what direction your dream is in. Forget about that path, but don't forget the dream. Some of the best experiences in my life I wasn't supposed to have, and some of the best people in my life I wasn't supposed to meet. So when you come across a detour in your life, don't be afraid to take it. As mathematical legend Mr. Vincent Ryan always said, there's more than just one way to get to the Walmart. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, staff, and fellow classmates. It's an honor to speak to you today as your valedictorian and usher in our final night as Hampshire students. As we've gathered here in celebration of our years as students, a joyful beginning to our future and not a goodbye to what it was. I hope for tonight to be filled with many memories, old and new, as possible. As the class of 2022, we have had what was said to be an interesting high school experience, for sure. From the height of the pandemic as sophomores to the slow transition period back into the ever-changing world as seniors, we have been through multiple challenges, but can finally say we've made it to the end. From freshman year history class to the wonders of Mr. Kelly's zip ties, I can confidently say our experience as Hampshire students is no like other. While my journey throughout the years hasn't been exactly the same as others, I will still say today is a bittersweet moment to be walking in this new era of our lives. I'd like to also take this time to thank some of the people who have helped me become the person I have become throughout these years. My parents, Scott and Tina Keeler, have always been there to encourage me to discover and explore my future while showering me in love no matter the day. To my sisters, Presley, you've been my greatest cheerleader throughout this journey and showering me in love. Mackenzie, thank you for being the best friend that you can ever be. from our car rides to our late night studying and our constant laughter. To my teachers, I thank you for challenging me, for dealing with my crazy schedule while still being the best support system I could ever ask for. Ms. Parsons, thank you for leading me to my future career and becoming a second mom to me with our countless memories of HOSA and more. Ms. Henley and Ms. Sands, thank you for encouraging me throughout this last stretch of high school and dealing with my anxious moments about my tomorrow. Ms. Ragsdale, thank you for sticking it out for us these past few years and constantly listening to us whine and complain about everything under the sun. To my friends and students whom we are leaving behind as we continue to the future, we are still going to be there for you and want to listen to you about our day and your day, even if we're no longer just down the hall. We hope for you to continue our legacy as the next class of Hampshire Unit School. While many of us are unsure where life will take us, I hope it to be exciting and plentiful in our endless dreams. As Stevenson once said, when you leave here, don't forget why you came. Throughout my high school career, I've been so focused on the future and life I have yet to live when I should have been cherishing these moments and memories for tomorrow. While many of us are waiting for the night to be over to begin our reign of freedom, many like myself are coming to the realization that this is one of the last times we will see many of our faces. So I ask you to take this time to look around and do just that. Cherish and sow these memories of childhood into our hearts for those days of reminiscing and laughter. As Michael Joseph has said, take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. I hope all of us take what we've learned from Hampshire, and yes, we did actually learn something these past 4 years, and to go on to new adventures. The less of an ambition that we've taken here to take our dreams to new heights, the strength to keep doing what we love. As Maya Angelou said, I encourage you to live with life. Be courageous and adventurous. Give us a tomorrow more than we deserve. So for a final time, I say goodbye to my fellow classmates, the class of 2022. I hope you have a wonderful journey and remember this day as our tomorrow.
The following seniors have been awarded scholarships for their post-secondary education. Please stand when I call your name. Evan Boshiers, Better Business Bureau Students of Integrity Scholarship, $1,000. Dixie Youth Baseball Tennessee Scholarship, $1,000. Wilder Naif, $2,000. Lincoln Tech Scholarship, $2,000. Sam DeVore, Bill Looper Scholarship, $1,000. Tucker Ford, MTSU Blue Raider Scholarship, $2,000 per year. Samuel Gettner, UT Volunteer Scholarship, $3,000 per year. UT Pledge Scholarship, $10,919 per year. The Hampshire Family and Community Education Club Scholarship, $100. Avery Keeler, ETSU Presidential Scholarship, $5,000 per year. Columbia Breakfast Rotary Scholarship, $1,000 a year. Jed Page, Tennessee Tech Presidential Scholarship, $4,000 per year. Sue Brinkley Honorary Faculty Scholarship, $500. Hampshire Hawk Booster Club Scholarship, $250. Kayla Stevens, Pam Lewis Scholarship, $1,500. These scholarships total over $112,000. Let's give these seniors a huge round of applause.
Now, I'd just like to mention some special recognitions. Many of the graduates tonight are wearing cords of various colors. The following cords are for academic achievement. Red cords, we have 21 seniors graduating with honors, a GPA of 3.0 or higher. White cords, we have 6 seniors graduating with state honors who have met all ACT benchmark. Black cords, we have 20 seniors that are graduating with distinction. These students have completed 12 plus hours of post-secondary work or have earned a capstone industry certification, all while maintaining at least a B average. Gold cords, we have 9 seniors graduating with senior beta honors. In your program, you will notice graduates marked with various degrees of academic merit. Summa cum laude, 4.0 GPA. Magna cum laude, 3.8 through 3.9 GPA. Cum laude, 3.5 through 3.7 GPA. Tennessee TriStar Scholars made a 19 or higher on the ACT and earned a capstone industry certification. Now I'd like to recognize our top 10 seniors. Please stand when I call your name. Number 10, Tucker Ford. Number 9, Emma Duggar. Number 8, Kayla Stevens. Number 7, Haley Potts. Number 6, Samantha Robinson. Number 5, Courtney Rowland. Number 4, Evan Boshears. Number 3, Jed Page. Our salutatorian is Samuel Getner. And our valedictorian is Avery Keeler.
Same sign, add and keep, different sign, subtract. Take the sign of the larger number, you'll always be exact. Multiply or divide, it's an easy thought. Same signs are positive and different signs are not. You know you're an impactful teacher when your students still remember that song 5 years later. That's one word I would describe this next speaker, impactful. Mr. Vincent Ryan made us cry, laugh, feel embarrassed, and overall, loved like his own children. He is still revered as our favorite teacher today, and that is why we invited you to speak today. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Vincent Ryan.
Looks familiar. It is my honor to stand here before the students, families, and faculty of Hampshire Unit School on this day of the graduation of the class of 2022. Each person in this room has made some impact on the students sitting before me, but I've been given the privilege of the commencement address, and I am grateful. Class of 2022. Well, look at you. At the pinnacle of your high school career, looking all grown up, but I remember you. Oh, I remember you. I remember you as adorable sixth graders. Me leaving late at night to have Samuel and Robert riding up on their bikes, their capes flowing behind them, ready to fight crime on the mean streets of Hampshire. And I remember you as seventh graders, goofy seventh graders. Mr. Ryan. Yes, Madeline? What did the blanket say when it fell off the bed? I have no idea. Oh, sheet! Madeline. And I remember you as awkward, adult-like eighth graders, still trying to hold on to some of your childhood. Hold on, I don't want to lose my place here. Now here you sit as seniors. You're at the crossroads of your life. Each of you ready to start on your own path, on your own adventure. But after the 13 years of your collective mindset is coming to an end. Your, why do I need to learn this? And I think school is stupid. And my personal favorite, there's a test today? Yes, Haley, there's a test today. This is your day, your big day. And I had to look back upon my life and go into my own personal experiences to try to give you, impart you one piece of knowledge that you could take today. Are you ready? Here it comes. I hated my drive to work. I mean, I really hated it. If you looked up dread in the dictionary, you would find my drive to work. Now, there's a point to this, I promise. 7 years ago, I was done. My position at my old school became untenable. After 9 years of teaching, doing something I loved, I thought I was done. I was going to go work at Home Depot. Then my good friend, Sherry Pogue, a fellow teacher, she said to me, she smacked me in the arm, she said, Vinny, there's an opening at Hampshire. You should apply there. To which I replied, what's a Hampshire? And then she smacked me again. I found out soon what Hampshire was. Hold on, I get to my place here. Sorry, I don't want to miss anything. But I digress. I digress. Those drives back and forth 180 times a year, up and down that road. I mean, there were middle schools, 3 middle schools, 10 minutes from my house. Why not teach there? But there was never any question about where I wanted to teach. Heck, I thought I was going to die here. Found slumped over after some answer you gave me when you told me in earnest that 2 times 5 was 7. 2 times 5 was 7. My math reality was shattered, and I would lie down on my classroom floor and try to ponder my existence and what I was doing. So anyway, those hated car drives. I mean, why do it? Why did I put myself through it? Why spend 90 minutes of my day dodging deer and getting stuck behind tractors to come to a place where as a unit school teacher, and these guys can tell you, my workload was 3 times that of any other middle school teacher. Well, I'll tell you why I came here. Because of you. Because of you and those that came before you and those that followed. I mean, you guys are really something special. I look forward to seeing you each and every day. I would prep for hours just to be good enough to be called your teacher. I did not want to let you down. And when I was down, when I had cancer or one of my surgeries or when I was sick, you guys were right there, right alongside my family, caring and praying and worrying about me. And I can't begin to tell you how much that meant to me. I'll never be able to express it to you, what you meant to me during those times. In the chaos of public schools today, Hampshire is the exception, and it should be the rule. What separates Hampshire from other schools sits right here before me. It's in you and your families. It's in your dedicated teachers. It's in Miss Brandy and Miss Christina and Mr. Lee and Mr. Bryan and Nurse Massey and Miss Henley and the cafeteria ladies and Miss Page and Miss Kathy. They all others that got you here today. I got to stop shaking my hand. You all care for each other, and more importantly, you take care of each other. I got to tell you honestly, this is the best job I ever had, and I've had a lot of jobs. So here's my advice. Here comes the advice. I'm not going to tell you to follow your dreams. I'm not going to tell you to find a way to get paid for things you love. I'll let other people tell you that. I'll tell you this. Life is hard. Life is in the struggle. Life is the sacrifice you'll make for yourself, and more importantly, the sacrifice you'll make for others. Life is in the effort. That effort will give your life its value. You will reap what you sow, I promise. Life is not a fairy tale. Life is like that miserable drive, a necessary burden to get me to you, my favorite place to be. And finally, years ago, my son was being deployed to Afghanistan. So for Father's Day, he got us tickets to Bruce Springsteen at Madison Square Garden in New York City. At the end of the concert, he gave a little speech. And there were 200,000 people in the stands, but I felt he was talking directly to me. And I'm going to paraphrase a little bit here. He said, life is about time, things changing, time just slipping away. And once you enter your adult life, you choose your work and you choose your partner. And the clock starts ticking. And you walk alongside not only the people you've chosen to live life with, but you walk alongside your own mortality. And you realize you have a limited amount of time to do your work, to raise your family, and to try to do something good. To try and do something good. So, class of 2022, choose carefully who you will walk alongside in life. Do your work, whatever that entails, and try to do something good. Make us proud to say your name. Oh, fly, you mighty hawks. Congratulations and thank you.
All right, seniors, please stand. As a representative of Hampshire Unit School, I certify that these students have fulfilled the requirements established by the state of Tennessee and the Maury County Board of Education for the diplomas they are about to receive. Seniors, please start to line up.
Ethan Joseph Anderson. Caitlin Marie Bass. Cameron J. Bass. Evan William Boshers. Samantha Dale DeVore. Emma Kate Duggar. Tucker Anderson Ford. Jessica Danielle Fry. Trista Lynn Gillespie. Samuel Taylor Getner. Avery Caroline Keeler. Cassidy Elizabeth Lovell. Emmeline Faith Malujan. Rebecca Page Malujan. Kendall Lane Morton. Aaron Jedediah Page. Kenneth Dwayne Pickens. Haley Danielle Potts. Cameron Blake Remillard. Samantha Lynn Robinson Araso. Courtney Ray Rowland. Alexis Brooke Runyons. Lauren Michaela Runyons. Demaria Danae Russell. Hayden Michael Seaman. Mackenzie Alberta Smith. Kayla Jade Stevens. Madeline Nicole Stevens. Ansley Alexis Stoner. Robert Russell Wagenschutz III. Elizabeth Grace Woody.
In closing, I would like to thank our parents, family members, and friends here tonight. Your love, encouragement, and support have helped play an important role in the lives of each of these graduates. Also, thank you to our superintendent, Ms. Lisa Ventura, for attending HUS graduation. Thank you to the Hampshire PTO and Booster Club for giving of your time and providing financial support to our academic and athletic programs, as well as other events here at Hampshire Unit School. Thank you to the faculty and staff for your dedication and the diligence that you display with all students at HUS. Seniors, do not forget about Strive to Drive Saturday from 5 to 6. You must be present to win. Okay. Finally, to the senior class of 2022, I say congratulations. I'm so proud of you and will miss each of one of you. Well, there might be one I'm still thinking about. You have worked hard for this achievement. Don't stop now. Plan your course, set your goals, and continue to work on achieving your dreams. Beware that some days will be more difficult than others, and life will throw you some curveballs. When this happens, stay focused on your goals, adapt, and persist through life's setbacks. Go forth, live your lives, pursue your dreams, and follow your passions. I'm expecting great things from each one of you. Seniors, will you please stand and face your families? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the graduating class of 2022.